What's going on, ViJaGamers? It's the ViJaPlayer here, and today we have the first curse, the exotic hand cannon. You can get this hand cannon by ranking up with the gunsmith to rank 5, and then completing the quest that he gives you, and then waiting for the next arms day. You're gonna have to wait for the next arms day, so just a fair warning if you're doing the quest or whatever. But let's just get it started off with the stats like we always do. So it has an extremely slow rate of fire, but it has a really high impact to make up for the slow rate of fire. It's still a 3-shot kill though, so beware of that. Still a 3-shot kill, which I don't like, but whatever. Moving on to the range. The range is in a pretty decent spot, although it gets adjusted when aiming down the sights because of the perks that this weapon has on it. And so does the stability, which is extremely low. The reload, well, that just stays extremely slow the whole time you're using it, but it's fine. Moving on to the first perk, Deadeye, bonus to range, stability, and movement speed when aiming down the sights. So an excellent perk to have. I think that this gun absolutely needs the perk that, I think it needs that perk, that Deadeye perk. Moving on to the weapon modifiers, I use the first one because of the impact it gives you. The other ones don't seem to be as good. But of course you could just use whatever, but I prefer the first weapon modifier. Moving on to the triple tap perk. Rapidly landing precision hits will return 1 round to the magazine. I think that this perk works well with the way that this gun is and the way that this gun works. I would also prefer a different perk there, but I think it works well with the way that this gun is. In terms of the optional perks, the mid perk tree, if you will, I go with the additional agility. I just think that that works the best. I think that that's the best one. But you really could just pick any of them. None of them really do anything else. Moving on to the first curse perk. First precision kill of the magazine refills it, granting bonuses to movement speed while aiming down sights, and also a bonus to range and stability until you reload the weapon. So this weapon is very interesting, and people have been calling it the opposite of a last word. And, I'd have to say, yeah, it is kind of the opposite of a last word in the way that this gun works, and the fact that it's not very good, which leads us into the question, which I always ask: is this gun good? And like I said before, I don't really think this gun is that good. I think it's viable. I definitely think it's viable in just casual Crucible play. I don't think it's the worst gun in the world, but there's plenty of legendary guns. Like any hand cannon that has a higher rate of fire will do better than this one. Well, might do better than this one. I'll say might do better than this one. It's just the slow rate of fire. I think the thing that really makes it not very fun to play with in the Crucible. When people are running around with last words or like a hawk saw or a Meta multi-tool, which has really fast rate of fires, the slow rate of fire of this weapon seems to not really compete with all the faster rate of fire guns that are going to be in the Crucible. As for this game that you guys are watching, I believe I got extremely lucky. I think I played some kids that weren't the best. They weren't using the best weapons or anything like that. I think I got extremely lucky. But yeah, that's basically my review of the weapon, is that I don't think it's really good. I don't think it's really worth exotic. They could have just made this gun legendary, they could have made this like some type of legendary or something like that, I think. And then it wouldn't be as bad because it'd be a legendary and it wouldn't take up an exotic spot, But I think the rate of fire really kills this gun just because it's a 3-hit still. And the stats on it are extremely low. The only reason the stats are any good on it are because of the perks that they give you. And Bungie recently had to even had to recently adjust the perks on this. They had to adjust this gun in general, I think. Just because it was so bad, and I think it's better than it was before, but I definitely think it's still not the most viable gun. It's not the most reliable gun in the Crucible to use. You know, if you're going for those high kill gameplays, or if you're just trying to destroy everybody, I don't think it's the best gun to go with. But that being said, I do think it goes really well with other weapons, with something like your shotgun or your fusion rifle or your sniper rifle. I think that the perks, the way that this gun works, I think that it's perfect to have, have in your pocket for when you need to switch to it, especially if you're a hunter, if you're a blade dance hunter, you could switch to your weapons real fast. I think that this gun is pretty good for things like that. You can use it, you could get your first headshot with it. It refills the magazine, then you could throw it in your pocket, use your sniper or whatever gun you're using, and then when it comes to the clutch moments, you could pull it out. You have all these buffs to it, and I think it could work out very well like that if you use it more as a secondary and less as a primary. I think it's better like that. But that being said, it's a primary, it's a primary. So that's why I'd have to say this gun really isn't the best to go with in the Crucible. But I still invite you guys to go get this gun, rank up with the gunsmith, go get it. Tell me your experience with it. Tell me if you guys like it or not. If you guys already have it, let me know what you think about it. And if not, I definitely highly suggest you guys to get it. It's a fun gun to play around with, but just not the best. Like I said before, I got lucky with this gameplay. Maybe you guys will get lucky with your games that you play with this thing. Or maybe you guys are just a beast at the game and you're just going to destroy everything with it. But anyways, you guys, that pretty much does it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video, the rest of the gameplay. I did pretty well with it.
5 minutes remaining.
I did pretty well with it, yeah, and I hope you guys leave a like and subscribe down below if you haven't already. And, tune into my live streams, and please, there's a link down below. Please go follow me on the Twitters, on the Twitter twatters. Go follow me there. I'm definitely looking forward to some of you subs coming through to the Twitter and, coming and saying what's up to me and whatnot. But, anyways, you guys, this has been the ViJaPlayer. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. But as for now, I'm out of here. Peace, guys. Peace.
Heavy ammo inbound. Heavy ammo available. Finish them. You've shown your might, Guardian. Well fought.